Signal about to come from behind the gates that there it is, and they're off and racing. And they've jumped away in a good line. Saragat and Talir both hopped out nicely. Away smartly, China Syndrome. Drifting back as Happy Dash as Blair goes forward. Around the outside, Talent Scout very deep, but working up towards the lead with Yelgan Dusk and Colonnade back on the inside at the tail. They swing off the back, heading towards the 1,000 metres. And here over on the outside, it's Blair moving up to join Saragat. A length away to Talent Scout, still caught deep in the centre, China Syndrome. In the box seat, Talir over on the inside, 2 to Happy Dash and 2.5 further back than Yelgan Dusk and Colonnade on its inside. Talent Scout working like the devil as they race down past the 900 metres, out by 2 lengths now, but it did cover some ground. Second placing Blair. Saragat is third, a length away then China Syndrome. Back on the inside, Talir, followed by Happy Dash and Yelgan Dusk, and 2 last of all is Colonnade. 700 metres out before the turn, and Talent Scout just in front here, but he has worked second placing Blair. Saragat is third on the inside of China Syndrome, then Talir hopping away from the rails from Happy Dash as they come around the turn. 500 metres out, Talent Scout just in front of Blair. China Syndrome, Yelgan Dust deep, Happy Dash. Talir is boxed away behind them, so too is Saragat. As they come down to the 400 metres, Talent Scout under pressure. Blair has gone up with China Syndrome. Talir is now getting into the clear, and wider out Colonnade. China Syndrome in front, getting through in the centre there is Talir, and on the outside Colonnade. Talir takes a narrow lead below the 200 metre mark from Colonnade. Now starts to extend. Green as grass, Talir. It wants to lay in all over the place, but it's going to get home. Handful for Jason Patton, but it wins by a length and a quarter to Colonnade. China Syndrome third, fourth Happy Dash, then Talent Scout. Next in Saragat, Blair knocked off, and last to pull up was Yelgan Dusk. The winner is Talir. Number 6, Talir, ridden by Jason Patton. Still has no idea what racing's all about, and yet he's had 10 starts now, but all he wanted to do was lay in the straight. Now, we're just about set. Mercury Lounge coming up to barrier number 6. Goes in, and the field set for a start. Second of the day. Oops, there's one rearing, Co-Dancer. Stand better now, Co-Dancer. There's another one rearing, Archie's Girl. Co-Dancer again on the move, so too Torsion. A few of them fractious. Racing now. And in the centre, Nordane came out very, very quickly near the inside. Land of Dreams, Sacred Model away well, no speed, Winslet. Then Co-Dancer over in the centre, Miss Muffet going and hanging and bumping there into Jugster. Wider out Archie's Girl, and behind those runners, Eula Goodnight as they run down by the 800. Sacred Model takes the lead. Nordane going back into the pack, moving up as Miss Muffet now to share the lead with Sacred Model. Land of Dreams over on the inside. On the outside of it is Nordane, and deeper out there, Archie's Girl. A length further back then Torsion, followed by Co-Dancer, Jugster, Winslet. Over on the outer was Mercury Lounge, and last of all is Eula Goodnight. Inside the 400, Miss Muppet, a narrow leader from Sacred Model. Land of Dreams the inside. Nordane now hooking out to make its run. Torsion trying to track it, and deeper out Mercury Lounge. A Sacred Model the inside, grabbed by Nordane, but 150 metres left to go. Nordane took the lead from Sacred Model, battling away Torsion the outside, but Nordane is careering away, and Nordane wins by 2.5 lengths to Torsion. Sacred Model third, fourth in Land of Dreams. Then Eula Goodnight, followed in by Mercury Lounge, Jugster, Miss Moppet, very, very erratic early in the race, followed by Archie's Girl, Winslet last in Co-Dancer. Nordane home here. Number 5, ridden by Brett Preble. Number 5, Nordane. Ready. Third of the day, they're off and racing. Lisa Ann stood there and missed it. Skullduggery slow out. Doolam Gem away quickly with Mr. Donizetti. Sempre Benet let it ride. Bearskin Dynamic Tycoon working forward. Our Heritage drifting back. Doolam Gem in front of it at the tail of the field. Skullduggery and now Lisa Ann. Past the 1400, Mr. Donizetti the leader. Dynamic Tycoon a neck away second as they steady the pace. Third is Sempre Benet. Let it ride is fourth. A half away, 2 lengths to Bearskin. Our Heritage on the inside of it. A length and a quarter then to Doolam Gem. Our Lisa Ann, and last of all is Skullduggery. No pace on still as they race down towards the 1,000 metres, where the leader was Mr. Donizetti by a length. Dynamic Tycoon is second, Sempre Benet third, fourth Let It Ride. Our Heritage is fifth, 3 parts of a length away, 1 to Bearskin, 2 lengths our Lisa Ann, Doolam Gem, and 4 last of all is Skullduggery as they head up towards the 800 metres, where the leader was Mr. Donizetti by 3 parts to Dynamic Tycoon. There's no change in the order. Sempre Benet is third, fourth placing a half away, then Let It Ride. A length away to Our Heritage tucked away away inside Bearskin, followed by Our Lisa and Doolam Gem, and tacking on now is Skulldugger as they corner 500 metres out, and Dynamic Tycoon on the outside. Still the leader, Mr. Donizetti, just narrowly. Third placing, Sempre Benet, Let It Ride. Our Heritage trying to get away from the inside, followed by Bearskin, Doolam Gem, and then Skullduggery. Dynamic Tycoon at the 300 went to the lead narrowly from Mr. Donizetti. Sempre Benet, Let It Ride. Then Our Heritage out in the centre of the track, starting to run on. Dynamic Tycoon, Mr. Donizetti fighting back, and Our Heritage on the outside, claiming the lot of them. 100 metres out, Our Heritage swept up to Mr. Donizetti, and Our Heritage gets home. He's been luckless lately, but his luck's in today. Our Heritage a half to Mr. Donizetti, and Dynamic Tycoon third. Fourth, Let It Ride, then Skullduggery, followed by Sempre Benet. Next in Doolam Gem, Bearskin, and last to pull up was Our Lisa Ann. Our Heritage winning here. Those who had a bet at Ballina Uncouth won that event. Now they're set to go. Ready, 2,000 metres, all clear there. Racing now, and Tucker's Trouble straight out the back early. First to go, Carl, It's Go Time, Power Plan, Ellendale Rose, Marvellous Away Smartly. And going through in the centre of those then was All Honours, Simply Success, and a Mad Charge, followed on the outside by Masetto. Next then, settling back, Nautilism, Knight's Passage getting back with Educate. On the outside, Red Bistan, 2.5 Masaki, and last of all is Tucker's Trouble. Inside the 1600, and Simply Success has found the lead from It's Go Time. Masetto going to third, a length and a half. Fourth is Power Plan, around it All Honours. Two away, Parasam, a length and a quarter. Marvellous, Ellendale Rose, Nautilism trapped out deep, going up in the centre, Carl. Then Educate, Knight's Passage back third. Last with it there was Red Bistan, Masaki, and three last of all is Tucker's Trouble. They string right out, going to the 1200, about 15-20 lengths first to last, and Simply Success the leader by a length. It's Go Time, about 4 to Masetto third, then Power Plan. 2 lengths further back, All Honours, about 3 away. Parasam with it was Marvellous, Nautilism out deep. Hasn't had any luck. Ellendale Rose tucked away on the inside of Carl with Red Bistan, 2 to Knight's Passage, who's 10 off the lead as they head down by the 800. Next then Educate, Masaki, and forget all about Tucker's Troubles before the turn, and the leader Simply Success in front of It's Go Time by a half. 3 away, Power Plan, Masetto. Then All Honours followed by Nautilism, Parasam on the inside. Next is Marvellous, Red Bistan, Carl. To the outside, Knight's Passage. Ellendale Rose is on the inside at the head of the others as they come towards the turn, with Educators a long way back, and Masaki as they swing 450 out, and Simply Success grabbed by It's Go Time immediately. All Honours and Nautilism on the outside, swept up with Red Bistan, the widest runner, Knight's Passage. Then Parasam and Marvellous followed further back by Power Plan. At the 300, Nautilism, despite being deep, has got the lead. Knight's Passage grinding away on the outside with Red Bistan, All Honours, and then Parasam, Nautilism in front. Knight's Passage is now starting to come home strongly with Red Bistan and Educate from a long way back. Knight's Passage took the lead. Educate going with it. Knight's Passage in front though, and Knight's Passage drew away. 1.5 length to Educate and Red Bistan. Nautilism weakened after being trapped deep. Then Parasam, Masaki. All Honours followed by Carl. Power Plan further back, Marvellous, It's Go Time. That was Ellendale Rose that ran second, not Educate. Sorry, it's Ellendale Rose second. Educate's pulled up well back with Masetto, and last in Simply Success bar Tucker's Trouble, who was tailed off. Knight's Passage the winner here. Silver Seraphim at 3:10. They're all set. Master Ponton going in. Ready for a start. Race number 5. Favourite Silver Seraphim. Ready. All clear there. They're off and racing. They've jumped in a perfect line. Little Pearl are one of the first out. Silver Seraphim and Indigo Rain both began quickly. Don't Say Goodbye going to fourth on the outside of Tuscan Rule. As they settle, Kickstart going up to join the leaders. Easing back behind them, Indigo Rain. Then comes Alpha Warrior. Next on the inside, Belai Hill from Harabila, and 2.5 last of all is Master Ponton. Heading down towards the 1,000 metres, and a great battle here. Little Pearl are caught out deep. Works up to head off Kickstart, dropping back to third, a length away Silver Seraphim. 2 away Tuscan Rule, Don't Say Goodbye. So the favourites handy. Next is Indigo Rain, Harabila. A length and a half then to Alpha Warrior, Beelar Hill, and 2 1/2 last of all is Master Ponton. Up towards the turn, 700 metres out, and Little Pearl has worked hard. He leads here from Kickstart. Silver Seraphim hooking to the outside. Don't Say Goodbye closing further back. Indigo Rain going up on the inside. Beelar Hill, and then Harabila and Alpha Warrior around the turn, 450 out, and Silver Seraphim takes the lead. Don't Say Goodbye strides up on the outside of it. Little Pearl are struggling. Then comes Indigo Rain, followed by Kickstart. Alpha Warrior starting to work home, followed by Harabella. Don't Say Goodbye reach the lead here from Silver Seraphim inside the 300. They're clear of Tuscan Rule now, getting into the clear, and Indigo Rain going up on the inside. Don't Say Goodbye in front. Indigo Rain on the inside. Silver Seraphim can't go on. Don't Say Goodbye in front near home, and Don't Say Goodbye has just beaten Indigo Rain. Getting home late, Beelar Hill might have got third from Silver Seraphim and Alpha Warrior. Next, Tuscan Rule, who didn't finish it off for Master Ponton. Then came Little Pearl, a Kickstart, and Harabila has run last. The lovely sit in the run. Ready. 1,000 metres, race number 6. Racing. Flight Pattern near the inside, hopped out cleanly. Captain Cortez away well. No Speed, Noble Sun. Up in the centre of the track, Peddler's Best has gone away pretty well, and deeper out is the Mookster. The widest runner is Named the Day. Behind them, Crepitus, Christine's Angel, Bright Spark, Amber Run, Pharaoh's Dance. As Peddler's Best goes back into the field, heading down towards the 600 metres, Flight Pattern the leader. Captain Cortez on the inside, deeper out the Mookster, followed by Private Night. Threading its way through now, Peddler's Best going up the join. Flight Pattern, Crepitus, deep out, Named the Day, Christine's Angel, Amber Run, Bright Spark, and Noble Sun. 400 metres out, Flight Pattern on the inside, shaken up, a narrow leader here. Peddler's Best is under pressure. Private Night, the Mookster. Pharaoh's Dance working into it, and Name the Day over on the outside. They're across the track. Name the Day confidently goes up on the outside of Private Night. Flight Pattern struggling, and then the Mookster. Name the Day the outside, and back on the inside, Private Night flying as Bright Spark late. Name the Day in front. Bright Spark claiming it. Bright Spark's got in. Bright Spark beat Name the Day. Noble Sun flew on the inside in a photo with Flight Pattern and Amber Run, followed by Private Night weakening Pharaoh's Dance, the Mookster. Christine's Angel back behind those Captain Cortez, Peddler's Best, and Crepitus. Start. Race number 7, 1,200 metres. They're off and racing. And the trio on the outside, heading to the outside. Cooktown, Mighty Impulse dominating. Cool Prince going there with Dr. Lorna, Kiora Star, Rip-On Jugar. Another team are Fruit and Veg. And Clay Shot all head to the outside, and Declare is there too. And the inside headed here by Full of Spirit. There's only 4 coming down the inside. Full of Spirit, Medals, Rye Hero, and also Mr. Divine, the roughie in the field. The outside here, it's Cooktown and dominating. Cool Prince sitting just behind them. Rip-On Jugar, Dr. Lorna. Nearer the inside, we've got Kiora Star, followed by another team R, then Fruit and Veg, then Clay Shot, Mighty Impulse, and Declare. Over on the inside, they look to be behind here. Full of Spirit with Medals, Rye Hero, and Mr. Divine. Inside the 450, and Cool Prince over on the outside, joining, dominating. Kiora Star, Cooktown is just behind them, ridden off. Then comes Dr. Lorna, Mighty Impulse, working into it from another team R, and further back, Clay Shot, the inside, Medals, and Rye Hero with Full of Spirit. But it's the outside a mile in front here, and it's Cool Prince clear of Mighty Impulse in third placing. Is further back then comes another teamer, but Cool Prince is going to win easily. Cool Prince setting up, the rider wins by a half length, the Mighty Impulse. Another teamer third, Declare, and then came Rip-On Jugar dominating. With it, Clay Shot, the inside, Full of Spirit, Medals, Mr. Divine, and also there, Rye Hero. Further back would have been Fruit and Veg, Dr. Lorna, Kiora Star, and Cooktown has pulled up near the tail of the field. Cool Prince has won pretty comfortably here. Rider sitting hard against it on the line. Winning his best goes in to complete the line. They're set for the last. Ready. Off they go. And Optic Babe hopped out okay on the inside. Chord Dancer and Siobhan away well with Musical Chimes. Pukahina. Carton over on the outside. Blue Paris. Wide out Dion going forward, and with it Panorama View. The widest runner working around them, Western Love, with Winning his best. Dropping back there is Loose Rose with Katani. Musical Chimes has got back past centre field. Countess Belly at the toe with Strictly Jazz, and 2 last of all is Sus. Heading down towards the 1200, the leader Panorama View from Dion. Optic Babe and Winning his best out deep. A little over length into Western Love. 2 2 lengths to Cart, followed by Pukahina. Court Dancer back on the inside, a length away to Blue Paris in the running line. Next on the fence comes Siobhan. A length and a quarter back, Musical Chimes, Katani, followed by Loose Rose. Then Countess Belly, Strictly Jazz, and 2.5 last of all is Sus 15 off the lead. As they head down towards the 850, the leader was here, still Panorama View. Dion a clear second, Optic Babe the inside third from winning his best. A length and a half to Western Love, Pukahina. Court Dancer pulling out, getting into the clear in front of Blue Paris. Then comes Cart, Siobhan. Next Musical Chimes, Katani back along the inside, Countess Belly. As they swing around the turn deep out there, would have been as they come around the turn, Sus. And at the head of the others then was Strictly Jazz inside the 450. And Panorama View challenged now by Dion. Optic Babe can't go on by the looks of things on the inside. Wider out, Court Dancer running on with Pukahina, Blue Paris. And down the outside, Musical Chimes, Court Dancer with Blue Paris. Musical Chimes reached the lead at the 200 metres. Dion and Pukahina there. On the outside, it's Musical Chimes just in front. Blue Paris kicking back on the inside from Court Dancer. It's Blue Paris in front. Musical Chimes, Court Dancer and Strictly Jazz late. Blue Paris just in front. Blue Paris has just won from Musical Chimes. Strictly Jazz has run third rather. Then fourth was Court Dancer, followed by Western Love, Pukahina, Dion. Optic Babe followed in by Countess Belly, Siobhan, Katani. Sus well back with Cart, Panorama View. And last to pull up over the line was Loose Rose. Blue Paris, number 6, is hung on here. Number 6, Blue Paris, ridden by Damien Oliver.